Good morning, students. Today we are going to see chapter 6, the properties of sea water. Today's point is salinity. Now we are going to see one map reading activity. Look at the figure 6.9 very carefully. It is the figure of salinity of the sea water. See figure 6.9. Observe the map and answer the following questions. Question number 1. What is the salinity around the tropics? As per the map, the salinity around the tropics is 36% per thousand. Question number 2. Which region has the least salinity? As per the figure, answer is the Bay of Bengal has the least salinity of 32% per thousand. Question number 3. Which ocean has salinity more than 37% per thousand? Answer is Atlantic Ocean has salinity of more than 37% per thousand. Next question. What are the reasons of differences in the salinity on a global level? As per the map, the uneven distribution of temperature on Earth and uneven supply of fresh water, etc. are the reasons for differences in salinity on a global level. In India, there is uneven distribution of temperature. As we know that India has divided into 5 physical divisions: mountainous region, plain region, plateau region, islands and Ghat regions. As per the division of India, there is different climatic condition. It means there is a different temperature. As well as there is uneven supply of fresh water. As per the availability of rivers, there is a supply of fresh water to the oceans or to the seas. It means the fresh water supply is totally depend upon the availability of rivers. But distribution of rivers is not equal all over the country. In some part of the country, there is a high distribution of rivers. It means from plain regions or plateau regions, there are flowing number of rivers, as well as from the mountainous regions, there are also flowing number of rivers. So there is the availability of fresh water is more. Whereas in the desert region, in the islands or in the Ghat areas, there is distribution of rivers is less, so availability of fresh water is less in such regions. As we see towards different zones of the earth, we come to know that in tropical zone temperature is higher and the evaporation rate is also higher, because in the tropical zone sun rays fall perpendicular, so that there is a temperature higher throughout the year. As the temperature is higher, evaporation rate is also higher in that region. Therefore, salinity is higher in equatorial region or in the tropical zone. It means if temperature is higher in a particular region, their evaporation rate is also higher, as well as salinity is also higher in that specific or particular area. Therefore, in tropical zone, everything is higher: temperature, evaporation rate and salinity. Look at the figure. Around 5 degree north and 5 degree south of the equator, in the equatorial calm belt, the sky is cloudy for a long period of time and the conventional rainfall occurs every day. Large rivers like Congo and Amazon in the equatorial regions meet the sea. Therefore, the supply of fresh water is abundant, but because of the higher temperatures, rate of evaporation is more, and therefore the seas in these areas are more saline. In mid-latitudinal zones, it means 25 degree to 35 degree north and south, the rainfall is less and the supply of fresh water from rivers is also less or low. This zone has the hot deserts of the world. Thus, the salinity of the seas is found to be higher here. Because as we know that in the desert region there is a high temperature. When there is a high temperature, there is a high evaporation rate. When there is a high evaporation rate, there is a high salinity. Therefore, in desert region there is a high salinity. In the temperate regions, the sun rays are slanting. Slanting means fall low or less, and therefore the temperatures are lower. Because of the melting of the snow, the supply of water is also more, and therefore in this zone, it means in zone, polar zone, salinity decreases with increasing latitudes. In the polar areas, temperatures are low, evaporation rate is also low, therefore salinity is also low. Landlocked seas have higher salinity than the open seas, as the rate of evaporation is more in the landlocked seas, and there is a lack of freshwater supply from the large rivers. Thus, there is a difference in the salinities of open and closed seas. In short, in landlocked seas there is a high salinity, whereas in open seas there is a low salinity. For example, the average salinity of the Mediterranean Sea is 39% per thousand, while the salinity of the most saline ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, is 35% per thousand. Next activity, think about it. If you think about India, there is the Arabian Sea to the west and Bay of Bengal to the east. The salinity of the eastern coast is 34% per thousand, while it is 35% per thousand in the Arabian Sea. What could be the reason of higher salinity in the western coastal region? Major rivers are joining to the Bay of Bengal, so salinity is less. Here is given some information about Dead Sea. Do you know? Let's read this information. The name of the sea itself gives an idea of the conditions there. The sea lying on the border of Israel and Jordan has a salinity of 332% per thousand. Low rainfall, low supply of fresh water, and high evaporation rate are the reasons of high salinity. There is no life here except few unicellular organisms. The fish coming from the rivers Jordan die as soon as they come here because the high salinity. Saline pillars have developed. Some of them come out on the surface. The density of water is also high because of the higher salinity. Therefore, one can never drown in the sea. We can easily float when we go in the sea water. Another characteristic of the Dead Sea is that the land here is below the mean sea level. It is one of the places having the lowest elevations on the earth. In some areas, the altitude is minus 400 meters. In this way, today we have seen some part of this chapter. Thank you.